29 to 33, and bonus 7 damage on signs. Well, this is a Poison Zerkandian Sabra, a 30 to 34 damage, and 18 poison. This guy was added in DLC of some sort. I don't know what, it was just default with the game. And I'm not really sure what I think of the gear. It's just so much more powerful than what I have. It just feels like it's too powerful, you know? Like, there's what I currently have. It just feels like it's such a jump. Part of me feels like, you know, if it's, you know, that powerful, maybe I need it. But at the same time, part of me feels maybe it's overpowered for the area. So I'm nervous in just getting, you know, playing, you know, over-geared for it. Another burden. It's awkward, people with a surname like that. You know, considering.
There goes the strangers, more strangers.
It's a waste of words.
Alright. Oh, herb. Well, material.
Greetings, colleague. I'm Urso, rat catcher. Traps of all sorts, for mice and for trolls, at a special discount for witches.
Alright. Trade. What do you have? A lure. Lure for wraiths and drowners. Biter. Core. Configuration. So it makes sense that we can craft meteorite ore. Lure for those guys. Dragon's Dream. Interesting stuff.
Hello, witch.
Castle of the Three Fathers. Thank you. Whoa! Christ. Where the hell do I go? I just want to try and find the other guy. The Cecil one. Is he even here? Might be one of the buildings. He could be in the inn. And like, I'm curious about, you know, the assassination thing, but it wasn't added to my journal. Did I somehow botch it on the board? Oh. This is a new one. All humans and elves, as well as dwarves concerned for the state of their beards, are hereby advised that a Coffeus, esteemed round the world, has arrived in Vergen. Felicia Corey, for that it's the name of the lovely lass, is a true magician with her shears, to which I can personally attest personally. Encourage all townsfolk to partake of her services, as it will not do for visitors to claim that the crows made their nest in dwarven beards, and Vergen is bathwater, immune to all manners of novelty and fashions. Mademoiselle Corey provides services on Rue Donny Square, very near the Cauldron. She's quick, clean, and efficient, and her prices are more than reasonable. I think actually I did get an entry on an NPC. Here we go. Oh, it's one of the other guys. He's the one who published the thing. Here's Cecil. When we arrived in Vergen, we learned that the town's elder was named Cecil Bird. This former dwarven miner was typical of his kind. Realistic, substantive, and possessed of a sober outlook. Vergen needed an administrator like that, so Burden was, beyond all doubt, the right dwarf in the right place. Actually thinking, maybe... it might be that building that had the guard outside. I'm just not used to this place, so I don't know the layout of it yet. Why so many doors are boarded up? I'll deal with the main quest in a bit. Just want to deal with this first. Oh no, this place is the armory. Well, I figure, while it does have that kind of gate, it seems more of an armory than anything else. Human Enclave. The Human Enclave, that wouldn't be where he would be. He mightn't be on this side of the wall. Wait. Now that looks like something significant. We'll still peek in here first, though. Oh, put that away. Put that away. And hit Z. Fantastic. Nice. Nice. Nothing. So we leave. Need to find a book about harpies. There's probably a bookseller over there on that side. So we can worry about that, find out more about them then. Not like I can really do anything with them right now. Okay.
One freak bigger than the next.
That's a witcher, not
then.
human.
So, no schnapps?
Nope.
Gods above.
You're a blue dot.
Would you look at that, friends? Geralt of Rivia. Coincidences do happen.
Greetings.
You don't know me, but I know you. I'm an employee of the Vivaldis Bank, and on business here. To check up on the local mine's profitability.
Vivaldi doing all right?
Full of beans. And as per the instructions given to each of the bank's agents, I hasten to inform you that you have unlimited credit.
I could use a loan about now.
Sure thing. However, my means are limited. I can offer you the standard short-term loan for those working in high-risk professions. Will that do you?
Vivaldi was kicked out of his bank. The way they're saying it here, it makes it sound like he managed to get back in. I guess when, well, it was the Grand Master who presumably bought him out, or Scoia'tael, not Scoia'tael, Salamandra. With them gone, maybe he was able to worm his way back in. He didn't really have much finances, it seemed. After, after getting, he lost the bank. So I doubt he could have bought it back, but he might have gotten back in another way.
I'm sure Vivaldi wouldn't mind if I borrowed a bit more than that.
It's nearly all I've got on me. Manage somehow.
I never finished telling you the other
Wait, did I get more money?
So, we were working at
Godspeed, Witcher.
Yeah, I just got more cash.
Mary's dead. I broke out in a cold sweat. I started sniffing intensely like a dog in a butcher's shop. Maybe it's just asleep, I asked.
Fantastic.
Who fed the bird mash?
Could have stopped to listen to his story, but I'm just like, where the fuck is this one guy? I'm just too busy searching for him. Probably not over this way. Ooh. Can get some swords off this guy. Swords aren't bad. Not many rune slots on them though. Harpy trap. I want that. And I can also get a diagram for those rune swords. Those meteorite swords. So I'm thinking that I could buy the other sword off the other guy. Like, I'm not getting something here that's completely overpowered for the area, I can, get it made here. So it should be fine. You know what? Let's screw out doing anything else. Let's just go try and find the you know, the people in charge. Oh, we're back here. Huh. Nice. Couple of herbs, couple of gubbins. Matthias Foster performed 108% of his quota. What have you done to fulfill the plan? It's like, that's why that's like, I've seen stuff like that before, communist propaganda. So, okay, I've seen that in school. I'm sure they probably use similar stuff elsewhere, but that's what it made me think of. Nothing. Ooh, even stuff out here shines. Cool. Didn't think it would. It'd be kind of nice if gaming now, you know, if a bulletin went up about, you know, someone stealing everything. Like, nothing really was done. It just, like, remember in Deus Ex Human Revolution, you can get, a bulletin goes up, and they're saying, like, oh, someone's after stealing everything. You know, Jensen, could you look into it? And Jensen's the one who did it.
You missed quite a scrap, gentlemen, and an opportunity to slay a monarch. There was a struggle, and the prince was wounded.
You've all seen the magical phenomenon covering the battlefield. For any who still have doubts, this is no mundane mist, nor a petty fairground illusion. Most likely, we're up against a blood curse, an old and powerful spell. We do not know who cast it or why. For now, I have one piece of good news and several pieces of bad news. The good news is that Henselt and his army have been halted for the time being.
And the bad news?
The mist will grow. It may even engulf Vergen. Furthermore, wraiths may emerge from it.
Can they be made penitent? With an axe to the head?
In theory, yes. But I would suggest putting your faith in a silver weapon. Furthermore, the ghosts will weaken as they move away from the mist.
Is there any way to drive it off? Exorcise it?
A question for myself and Geralt of Rivia.
The Kingslayer?
Contrary to what old women at the wells say, he did not, in fact, slay any kings.
Of course he didn't. Wouldn't hurt a fly, that one. Look at his eyes. You'll see he's the sensitive kind.
Whatever you may see in his eyes, few know more about lifting curses. Gentlemen, I do not require you to understand this phenomenon, but there are a few rules I insist you must follow.
Here we go.
No one is to approach the mist. It is mortally dangerous. In addition, we need to learn the story of the battle. For this, I especially count on the aid of Mr. Cecil Burden.
At your service, my lady.
Thank you. To lift the curse, we require some objects symbolic of the wall. Ones belonging to those who perished here 3 years past.
Pfft. More scrap iron from that massacre lying about than lice in Cecil's beard. I thought curses were best handled with...
Please leave the thinking to me, Mr. Zigrin, and I'd gladly hear less from you from now on. The objects must be magically active and strictly linked to the ghosts of the fallen. That is all.
Let me be clear. You're all to aid Philippa and the Witcher. What are you grumbling about now, Yarpen?
It's something in my gullet.
Take a swig of wine. Now, to worldly matters. How many are we?
Saskia, you know well...
How many?
We dwarves are near 200. But don't judge us by our number.
1,000 peasants will come, though you'll get no precise count.
My lords?
53 knights and another 200 armed men. Not enough.
Henselt leads 5,000, 5 to 1 against us. What think you of that?
We are few, they are many. But we have our walls, low though they be. If we had archers, who knows?
Oh, for a regiment of heavy arbalists from Lyria.
We have something better. Yorvith's elves. Scoia'tael.
There's something I wanted to say, but I've all completely forgotten it.
Gentlemen, I give you Yorvith.
What do you seek here, murderer?
100 of the North's best archers await your orders, Dragon Slayer.
You wished for archers? Here they are. I take no pleasure in fraternizing with elves, but even a shit-coated stick can be a weapon. He burned down the villages of many in my horde.
The free peasantry is one thing, but a criminal with a price on his head in all the northern realms? This is too much.
Saskia, say the word and we'll depart.
Hear me out. Yorvith came to fight for me. I trust him, and I know that he'll stay the course. Just like each of you.
How could you know that? He's an elf. Treason runs in his veins.
He's been fighting humans for a century.
But for the first time in scores of years, his fight makes sense.
Music.
The Scoia'tael know no peace. They've died for Nilfgaard, for the Valley of the Flowers, in vain. They've been betrayed and cheated. Now they have a new goal. The Pontar Valley could be the first state where no man would have to fear elven arrows when venturing beyond city walls. And elves and dwarves wouldn't live in ghettos or on reservations. First, however, we have a battle to win. You know who we're up against. It's a splendid army, brave and well led. They cannot be scared off or routed. They have to be killed. I want Yorvith to sit at the same table as we do. I want him to kill Cadweni for us. And I assure you that he'll do so with a smile, if only you let him.
If I'm to see a smile on that skinny face, I'm in. Yorvith stays.
Bloody hell. Father's turning in his grave, but a must's a must. I say aye.
Nay, you killed my men, elf. Remember them?
If I hadn't killed them, they'd have killed me.
All right. For the sake of better times, and for Kedwin's doom, aye!
Down with the sons of bitches! Cheers!
Oh.
Poison! She's dying. Take her somewhere safe and guard her with your lives. I'll gather what I need and join you soon.
I'll place my best warriors on watch.
Quickly, lads! A litter!
Doesn't Groth have a potion? Yeah, probably wouldn't help.
She ceased casting spells.
Saskia, is she alive?
In a manner of speaking, I've slowed her life functions as far as possible. Her condition is stable.
Sorry, I'm just kind of zoned out here, and I've just been like completely focused on this, but now I have no idea what to say. I have no idea on anything. It's just like, oh, it's awesome. I'm really enjoying it.
Do you know the poison?
Thaumadour, commonly known as mage pain. It has a terrible reputation.
An antidote must exist.
What can we do?
Treatment will require herbs, magic, and blood.
Not ordinary blood, I presume.
Correct. We require royal blood.
Could use Letho right now.
Well, it just says blood. It doesn't necessarily mean death. Right? You just get the guy to bleed on her a bit.
The nearest king is on the other side of the Mist of Wraiths.
You misunderstood me. It need not be the blood of a ruling monarch. It is the genotype contained in royal blood that is required. Kings issue from ancient dynasties. Over the ages, to survive, rulers needed exceptional resistance and strength. As royal dynasties rarely admit common blood, the strength of their genes remains great. I shall employ self-healing genetic therapy that will teach Saskia's body how to rid itself of the poison.
You'll have her drink human blood.
No, I shall inject it directly into her heart.
Alright. Doesn't sound... Still, it doesn't sound like we have to kill anyone. We can just get the prince over there to, get a donation from him. Problem solved. Visit the barber. You'll be fine.
What kind of herbs are we talking about?
I'll need a subterranean variety of purple foxglove, known to the dwarves as the Immortelle, and an elven rose of remembrance.
Where will we find Immortelles?
They grow deep beneath the earth, which should not be a problem as Vergen lies on top of a mine.
How will they help Saskia?
Mage pain wreaks havoc in internal tissues. The Immortelle will help restore...
Did we get to read that in the first game?
Triss had a rose of remembrance. She claimed the flowers are exceptional.
Long ago, the Enshe who succeeded in cultivating the roses enjoyed great respect.
Times have changed.
As have elves.
There are no elven gardens nearby. We must return to Flotsam.
Triss has a rose of remembrance from Flotsam. It's her we need to find. What else do you need to heal Saskia?
Thaumadour is a self-perpetuating substance. Any incursion into a cluster of poisoned cells causes an immediate chain reaction. Each tainted cell that is removed is replaced by 10 new tainted cells. To interrupt this reaction, I'll need an ungodly amount of the power. A water or air genie, or one of the 20 legendary rings of power would be best.
One to bring them all and in the darkness bind them.
Right. And then I'll have to run barefooted to the top of a volcano.
All right, all right. Let's forget the rings. I need a vast quantity of the power, no matter the source. Find something.
An Immortelle, a rose of remembrance, royal blood and magic. Sounds like a fairy tale.
A poor one at that. No prince's kiss to top things off.
I wish it were a fairy tale, especially a poor one, as a happy ending would then be inevitable. May I count on your help, Geralt?
You may. What about the Battle of Wraiths?
I must first see if the spells keeping Saskia alive are in order. Then we'll consider how best to send the spectres to their rest. Actually, you could tend to that yourself. Ask the locals about the battle. Maybe you'll learn something.
In that case, I shall search for the poison.
Only Phillip and I'm may enter.
Gubbins. You. And you. I don't remember what I was going to say. I was going to say something there. There's something there that made me... I was going to comment on. Oh yeah, the Order of the Rings reference. It's just like, Geralt and, Jorvik have both sat down together on the boat ride and just read Order of the Rings on the way over. Find Don Banner's standard and so-and-so's sword. If you want to say Stennis.
Oh, a witcher.
There you are.
People of Vergen, we have a magical mist full of ghosts just outside our walls, so you'd better think twice before entering it. The mist, may the plague take it, threatens all manner of creatures, so anyone headed to the quarries or walking through the gullies should take exceptional heed. The squirrels that have made camp by the burnt huts are not our enemies, so says Saskia. So it is. Master Geralt of Rivia and Sorceress Philippa Eilhart will deal with the mist and the wraiths. And now, open the gates and get to work.
We'll talk to you. There's some details we can find out about. Can't actually ask him about the mine.
How are things?
Everyone awaits the battle. Some pray, others drink. Zoltan and Yarpen are chasing peasants around the square. They need a bit of drilling. Jorvik's warriors are trying to be inconspicuous. So they should. I'd feel better if they crawled up the devil's arse and disappeared. But Saskia thinks we don't stand a chance without them.
They apparently don't have any archers, so yeah, they need some Scoia'tael archers. And if they're as good as Jorvik says, they'll especially need them.
How long have you been alderman?
My predecessor was killed 3 years ago. I was one of his advisors. I knew my way round this circus. So, I volunteered to manage things. No one opposed me. Mostly I deal with trade and taxes. I organize assorted matters. In the end, everyone listens to Saskia exclusively. Me included.
And she even has Jorvit's ear. And she seems to honestly want a nice place to be. A nice, nice state. So, yeah, that's actually pretty good. So, yeah.
This must be the first revolt ever to be taxed.
We can't feed ourselves nor fortify our walls with rebel slogans alone. But rest easy. Stennis and the nobles won't get a single oren from us. Though, of course, the prince is just waiting for the right moment to get his grubby hands on our finances.
I'm sure his motivations are pure, and he'll do it exclusively out of regard for his subjects.
I can't tell too much sarcasm.
About the monsters in the pit.
I can't hear too much sarcasm in Groth's voice there, though I'm sure it's just laced with it. Ah, here's this guy about the bounty.
I must talk to you, Richard.
I must talk to you without moving my lips.
What's going on?
I'm Elias, of Jorveth's commando. I have an urgent matter.
Tell me.
Men from Vergen have been disappearing for some time. We recently found some of their corpses, so it doesn't seem to be desertion.
Where did you find the bodies?
In different places, mainly in the burned village near the ravine that leads to the town.
I need to see the corpses.
They're all buried.
Where?
Beneath a mound in the forest behind Vergen, but you shouldn't go there.
Why not?
Desecrating graves is a serious offense. The families of the dead will be furious.
What state were the bodies in?
They look gruesome. Nothing an elf would have done, nor a human.
Well, they could be particularly savage elf or human, but if they mean it was bestial.
Only men among the victims?
Young men, humans and elves.
I don't work for free.
You'll get your reward. Do well, and I may give you something more than coin. We're losing good men.
I'll get the only sex card in Witcher 2.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, I can go find Zoltan at the inn. For subterranean life. Yeah, it's, provides information about this thing. About, getting the herb.
Let me tell you about the bosom which fell from the sky.
Ah, you've told that story 1,000 times. Come on!
Oh, Dandelion. Can't play with him. Play with him, talk with him. He's playing his instruments. That's what I was thinking. Zoltan.
Geralt, sit down. We haven't yet celebrated your raid into the mist. Ah, sorry. Where are my manners? Sheldon Skaggs, veteran of the battles of Sodden and Brenna.
And all lands along the way.
You've already met Vergen's elder?
Greetings. Gentlemen, not sure about you, but my throat's parched from all these greetings.
Funny. Those were the first words out of your mouth.
Master Dandelion's right. Around for everyone. On me.
I'll gladly wash the road's dust from my throat, especially in such good company.
Too bad Caleb Stratton's not here. May he rest in peace.
A worthy dwarf he was. Here's to him.
Sheldon, you're lagging behind.
I've got a little screw coming tonight.
More reason to drink makes you more vigorous.
My prick withers like an old crone's tits if I drink.
Tie a carrot to it.
So, what brings you here, Geralt?
Oh, I think I might have to stop recording soon. Hope I didn't get myself tied into something for too long.
Have you ever heard of a plant called the Dwarven Immortelle?
Have we? The pigs have tight arses.
To tell the truth, I've no idea, Sky.
It's just a saying.
You're the only one using it.
Witcher, the Immortelle. It appears most often near anthracite and aluminosilicate deposits.
Phillip needs it to heal Scoia'tael.
A rare curio, but there's a mine nearby, and who knows? You might find it deep underground.
Is the mine far?
Not at all. It's in Verger itself, in the town's upper quarter.
You're eager for this expedition, but nobody told the Witcher that the mine's closed.
Closed? That's true. But it's long overdue a cleaning. Weed out all the underground shit.
What are you talking about?
Not a month ago, miners started disappearing. Must have tapped the wrong vein and woken some scum from the deep. We wanted to send a crew of stout fellows in, but Saskia said she needs all the soldiers she can find up top and ready to defend the town. We closed the shaft, fearing the filth would emerge and overrun us all.
Looks like we arrived just in time. Hey, Geralt?
So it seems. Let's go.
Right on. With this crew, we needn't fear any monster. How about you, Sheldon? You coming with us, or staying around to get your fuck?
Another chance that this won't come around in a hurry. Fucking can wait. I'm with you.
Let's meet at the mine's entrance.
One freak bigger than the next.
Dandelion ain't coming. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here, folks. I sincerely hope you enjoyed this so far. I'm gonna go see how the audio sounds, and I'm going to stop here. I think I'm gonna go see how dinner is. It might be nearly done, so, and I'm rather hungry. So I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll be back soon to record more. If there's anything you'd like to say, please let me know in the comments below. I think there's something I wanted to comment on there, but I honestly can't remember. The cutscenes go on for so long, I forget. But the ring of the Immortelles thing, we got that in the first game. There was a wreath of them, and it was somehow tied in with helping the boon raid, night raid. So, till next time, folks. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, and till then, I bid you farewell.